This season on Big Brother Sim Edition 4, 10 brand new house guests moved into the house. Immediately an alliance was formed between Brian, Eric, and Susie. Starting the first night, Stella's big personality annoyed others. Except for Brian and Krista. Wanting to expand their options, Brian and Eric offered Warren a men's alliance, but Warren did not trust them. In the season's first competition, house guests had to find lost campers. Eric won with the fastest time, naming Brian, Stella, and Sohan as have-nots. Although Eric won immunity, the have-nots were forced to live in Camp Sim Edition. But in a shocking turn of events, Big Brother's search and rescue dropped the have-nots' survival supplies, giving them each an advantage in the game. Concerned about Brian's intentions with Stella, Krista warned her friend to be careful. Stella then told Brian in hopes he would work on earning Krista's trust, but instead Brian decided she needed to leave. In the first head of household competition, Warren took control. Krista tried talking strategy with him afterwards, but her bad timing caused Warren to view Krista as insincere. At the first nomination ceremony, Warren made an indirect shot at Brian by nominating Stella and her best friend, Krista, for eviction. Warren rallied the votes against Stella, but Brian campaigned to his allies and made new alliances to save her. This guarantee flipped Sox's vote from Stella to Krista, and Sohan used his advantage to not vote, instead saving it for a future eviction. This was enough to tip the scales, and at the first eviction ceremony, Krista was evicted after Brian's efforts ruined Warren's plan in a huge blindside. With half the household shocked, chaos broke out as tensions reached a boiling point. In the second HOH competition, Sox won all the power and decided to make decisions based on who promised him loyalty. Sox later received devastating news from home, leaving his future in the house unknown. At the nomination ceremony, Sox was prepared to nominate Esmeralda and Pepper, but was interrupted by a predator attack. Using her advantage, Stella successfully eliminated Sohan from the game, blocking his advantage from causing her future grievance. But he exposed have-not secrets to Esmeralda before leaving. During the third HOH competition, Esmeralda earned immunity and shared what Sohan told her, but this did not stop Stella from winning. After the competition, the house guests noticed Mother Nature had grown. After making an alliance night one, Susie and Eric vocalized concerns that Brian was prioritizing Stella over their alliance. But Brian warned them not to question Stella while she was in power. This brought Susie and Eric closer together. Wanting to capitalize on sympathy, Pepper lied and claimed she also received devastating news from home. And when Stella noticed she had no letter from a loved one, Pepper played the victim. But this did not stop Stella from nominating Pepper for eviction next to Warren, who was voted out of the house for being a strong player. After Stella evicted 2 of the first 3 house guests, Esmeralda won a crucial HOH. Mother Nature continued to grow, reclaiming the waterfall bedroom. Susie and Eric questioned Brian about the have-not advantages, only learning about them when Esmeralda exposed it, but Brian refused to answer. At the nomination ceremony, Esmeralda nominated Brian and Stella, targeting the power couple for eviction. When Susie confirmed the votes were against Brian, Susie then approached Eric and she convinced him to turn on their defected ally. But at the eviction ceremony, Brian used his advantage to save himself and Stella. This shocked and frustrated the other house guests. In the 5th HOH competition, Sox won for the second time. Esmeralda and Pepper felt confident they were safe, unaware Sox had an alliance with Brian. Mother Nature made it known she was not done taking over the house. At the nomination ceremony, Sox blindsided best friends, Esmeralda and Pepper, leading to an afternoon of drama. Before the eviction, Pepper confided to Esmeralda she lied about the death in her family, causing Esmeralda to erupt with disgust and quit the game. The house guests had a treasure hunt in Mother Nature. Some earned nothing, but Sox, Eric, and Stella all found advantages. After Esmeralda was evicted, Susie attempted to align with Pepper, but Pepper decided to work with Brian instead. Using his prowler power, Eric entered the walls and spied, learning about Stella's advantage. Sinead revealed to the house guests a Big Brother first. The viewers would be voting for who would become the next head of household. Everyone was nervous to learn how they were perceived. And the next morning it was revealed Pepper had won the HOH vote. Stella was worried she would be nominated a third time, but Brian revealed to her his alliance with Pepper, information that caused her quiet concern. Despite believing they were safe, a conversation with Brian sealed their fate when Susie and Eric were nominated for eviction alongside Socks during the double eviction. Multiple fights broke out as Susie and Eric realized they were right to not trust Brian, but that he had still managed to strike first, the double eviction claiming both Susie and Eric. This left only 4 house guests: Pepper, Stella, Brian, and Socks. After the eviction, Pepper and Brian solidified their final 2 deal. Meanwhile, Socks and Stella became wary of how trustworthy Brian was. Mother Nature reclaimed another room from the house guests, and then provided a warning message for what was yet to come. Up next was a competition for HOH and a new truck. Socks won his 3rd competition and seemingly outlasted Stella in a move that worried Brian. And upon their return inside, Mother Nature issued an eviction notice of her own, sentencing the final 4 to living in Camp Sim Edition. When Brian attempted to confirm his safety with Socks, he realized the extent that the clown had begun to distrust him. In another shock, Socks revealed to Stella he was considering nominating her after she let him win a new vehicle. However, a failed attempt at making amends with Pepper and her refusing to vote out Brian led to Stella's safety when Brian and Pepper were nominated for eviction. After being considered a couple all season long, Stella broke the news to Brian she was voting him out of the house. And when the results were announced at the eviction ceremony, Brian did not handle it well, leaving the house negatively. The final 3 then competed in the 3-part final HOH competition. Socks won the first round, then Stella won the second round. In the 3rd and final round, Stella became the final head of household, evicting Socks from the Big Brother house. And now, only 2 finalists remain: Stella and Pepper. Who will win? Find out now. This is the Big Brother Sim Edition 4 finale. For the final time this season, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Sinead Barb.
Tonight, either Pepper, the 26-year-old diner waitress, or Stella, the 24-year-old model, will be crowned the winner of Big Brother. Before we assemble the jurors to discuss our final 2, let's go back 48 hours and watch the house guests react to surviving the game's 8th eviction, guaranteeing their spot in the finale.
I vote to evict Socks.
Oh no, not today. This hurts so bad.
Evicting Socks pulled on my heartstrings, because I know what today and this game represented to him, but I cannot let that derail my own goals. It was harder for me than evicting Brian.
I have goosebumps. Making the final 2 is such a huge personal accomplishment for me. Stella's an obnoxious bitch. I don't think anyone on that jury wants to vote for her, and so I am hopeful I could be crowned the winner. Wow, look at all those gray faces.
Final f***ing 2.
Oh, Stella, please play with me.
Okay, fine.
Please, please, please.
I said okay. I have never liked Pepper. She gives me annoying and immature little sister vibes, and I would have preferred to see her go home a week ago. But I am happy to be in the finale against her, because there is no way a jury of her peers would ever reward that lunatic. I am already spending the prize money in my head.
I have been underestimated this entire game. Stella is probably still dismissing me as a competitor in this game, but that's stupid, because being underestimated is what has helped me succeed in this house when everyone else against Brian was sent home. Yeah, I won! Another game!
One was enough.
Before we hear from the jurors, it is time to reveal the results of the Season 1 fan favorite vote. Please welcome the top 2 vote getters, Sally and Gina. With your votes, Big Brother is crowning a fan favorite for all 4 seasons of Sim Edition. Sally and Gina, you are the top 2 fan favorites from Big Brother 1 according to the votes. I am not surprised, since you both made your mark. What have you both been up to since leaving the house?
I came to Big Brother to find fun again in my life, and I have. Since my experience in the house, I have adopted a son and am absolutely loving motherhood.
Hey everybody! Since being inside the Big Brother house, I have finished my apprenticeship and am now a working tattoo artist. And yes, I still do not have any of my own.
The fan favorite house guest from Big Brother 1 is Gina, it's you, congratulations.
Wow, that's amazing! I am touched. This means so much to me. Thank you!
Only the members of the iconic and messy Women's Alliance from Season 1 earned votes, and in the end, Gina swept the fan favorite title away. Gina wins with the highest vote percentage of all 4 seasons. We still have fan favorite awards to announce for Season 2, 3, and 4 before we crown the winner of Big Brother. But first, let's see what happened when the jury met yesterday to discuss the finalists. Tonight, the members of the jury will meet to discuss why each Stella and Pepper deserve to win the game. Welcome back to the Big Brother stage, Krista. So, hun, Warren, Susie, Eric, Brian, Socks. The time has come to crown a winner of Big Brother. How are you all making your decision?
Ultimately, this is a game. We all need to vote for the best player. Love her or hate her, but Stella is the only choice.
I refuse to vote for Stella.
How come?
Because she and Brian hooked up in my bed. When I was at a household, I nominated Stella for eviction, and as revenge, she and Brian hooked up in my bed. It was disgusting and disrespectful. That is not somebody who should be looked up to on television, and we as a jury should not reward that behavior. I will be voting for Pepper to win the game tonight.
I think a lot of us are struggling tonight, and it's because of Stella's actions with you this season, Brian. Stella is the better player, but she is immature and not nice.
Stella was one of my best friends in the house, so of course I want her to win, but there is also no denying she is one of the best players this season, and with her sitting next to Pepper, the decision we all have to make should be obvious. However, some people here do not like Stella for personal reasons, and that is valid. She was immature at times inside of the house.
I want to address what Eric said regarding Stella and myself. It's a game, and if we don't vote based on game, it disrespects the point of Big Brother. I know that it is easy to allow your own emotions to distract you, but I strategized with Eric for endless hours inside the house, so I know he loves the game, and hopefully he will vote based on the game itself and not personal feelings. If anyone is going to be bitter against Stella, it should be me, but I put my big boy pants on before coming here today and expected everyone else to do the same. We all played this game hard every day. I know that because I spoke endless hours of strategy with all of you. Don't throw that mindset away and vote for Pepper just because you don't like Stella.
Brian is right, so let's talk about what Stella and Pepper have done in the game.
Like it or not, this season revolved around Brian. whether it was a control or the fear everyone had of him. People fell in line for him, but Pepper did not. She was part of the resistance from the start, and she was the last one standing. It's amazing she lasted this long.
But when Pepper had the chance to flip the game upside down with Eric and Susie, she sold them out to me because she knew Stella and myself had all the power.
Let's not create a false narrative about Pepper. She was a follower, not a player. That is why she is here.
Pepper hid behind Brian when she could no longer hide behind Esmeralda.
Stella couldn't hide the first few days. She had to play. I don't want to see someone like Stella win the money, but Big Brother is not a personality contest. It is a game, and Stella played it better than Pepper. I already know that Susie is voting for Pepper to win, which means that Stella needs my vote, but listening to Warren remind us of how unnecessarily childish she is makes it hard to confirm how I'll vote tomorrow. Voting for Pepper goes against the game. Voting for Stella goes against my moral compass.
After she was nominated, Stella dominated the early days of the game with her Predator power and HOH win.
I agree. Brian was only the face that got credit.
One thing is certain, the last 14 days of our lives has led up to this. We have to follow our hearts and vote for someone we would be proud losing to.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Well said.
The jury is divided. Before they hear from the finalists, it is now time to crown the fan favorite of Season 2. Please welcome the top 2 vote-getters, Zane and Chicken Georgia. Take it all in. This is for both of you. Welcome back. Both of you are 2 of the most memorable personalities Sim Edition has ever seen. And you both ran away with the public vote. What's new since leaving the Big Brother house?
Hey everyone, I am shocked to be here. Since the show, I have continued to work on my fashion line. And let me tell you girls, this show was not the promotion I thought it would be, but I earned a friend out of it. I still talk to Rachel at least once a week.
Hello. I have continued to broadcast the chickens from my farm onto the internet. And as someone who chased a career in comedy, my appearance on the show has provided me opportunities to do stand-up at a few venues.
The fans have spoken, and the Season 2 fan favorite is Zane. Congratulations.
That's amazing, thank you. But of course, look at my competition. Yawn, Zane, and the extras.
You're just as rude as you were in the house. I don't know how you won.
It was a tight race, and at the start, Georgia was leading in the polls. Up next, let's check in with how Big Brother surprised the house guests last night for their final sleep as players in the game. House guests, I have a special message from Big Brother. As finalists, you can move back into the house for your last 24 hours in the game.
What?
Seriously?
Yay!
Sinead?
Thank you, Big Brother.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to sleep in a bed.
Holy crap.
Thank God, Big Brother finally brought some landscapers in here. It felt so good to walk back into the BB house and see that Mother Nature has been bulldozed. Ha, take that bitch.
I miss you so much, Esmeralda. I am so happy to be spending my last night in the same bedroom it all began. It's not the same being in here by myself, and I hope one day that Esmeralda forgives me for lying about my mom dying.
Finally, I don't have to share this bed with Brian. I feel more unsettled now than I did when I was nominated for eviction. Regardless of the result, my life will change forever tomorrow night. I have achieved so much by the age of 24, and it's because I recognized early in life that anything you set your mind to is possible, which is why I still think I can win this game being as disliked as I am.
Let's bring out the top 2 vote-getters for the Season 3 fan favorite. Please welcome back Cece and Lakeisha. Tell us what is new since the show.
It feels great to be back tonight. I am honored. I felt justified reacting the way I did to certain things in the house, but watching the show back, I saw someone who was reactive. I did not like that, and am currently working through some things to try and be the best version of myself possible. I was not well liked when I was inside of the house by the others, so I am pleasantly surprised and humbled to get so many votes. Thank you.
I am also very honored. After season 3, I was proud of the game I played, but was really sad about how everything ended. I felt like I fumbled, so this is acceptance I needed to close the door on the experience. Since the show, I have continued DJing all over the country, and even did a European tour.
This season's vote was the closest of them all. The season 3 fan favorite is Cece and Lakeisha. There was a tie.
Whoa.
You both win.
That is amazing. Thank you, viewers.
Cece led in the polls the entire time, but at the last moment, Lakeisha tied things up. Up next, we watch as the final two explain to the members of the jury why they should be named the winner of Big Brother Sim Edition 4.
And even when my mom passed away, I chose to stay in this game and fight. I am a fighter and a survivor. Because Stella is taking forever to get ready, I have to practice my jury speech in front of the garbage. I decided to not tell the jury about the lie about my mom, because of the way Esmeralda reacted, and if they knew the truth they may not vote for me. I have no problem lying to the jurors to earn this money. I faced a lot of adversity and it speaks to my strength as a player of the game that I am still here. Gosh, I hope my speech isn't trash.
I still have not finished packing, because I am trying to look my best for tonight. This is the biggest moment of my life. I want to look the part. I am not concerned about practicing what I am going to say. I know what I have accomplished in this game, and nothing I can say will change anyone's vote. The only thing I can control is my appearance.
Big Brother has just called the finalists to the living room. It is now time for each of them to make their case to the jury as to why they should win the game.
I got this, and no matter what, I have to be confident.
Don't f this up, Pepper.
After 14 days and 8 evictions, 2 house guests remain, and it is now time for them to plead their case to the jury. Finalists, it is almost time to crown a winner. Pepper, please make a final statement.
Hi, jurors. Please forgive my nerves. Coming into this house, I was not the youngest house guest by age, but I think I was the most naive and innocent person here. But, I'm totally leaving this house a grown-ass motherfucking woman. I was one of the only people to recognize from the start what a threat Brian and Stella were, and while everyone else on my side of the house got evicted, I stayed, fighting to survive each round of the game, having survived 4 times on the chopping block, which is a brand new record.
Always being nominated isn't something to brag about.
I overcame injuries, grief, and the odds to be sitting here today, and I hope you all choose to reward me for my scrappy gameplay.
Thank you, Pepper. It is now Stella's turn.
Jurors, I sit before you and humbly ask for your vote. Coming into this game, I rubbed people the wrong way, so when Brian was flirting with me, I knew I had to cozy up close to him, because he was the only person in this house who would keep me safe. But just because I was this young woman, that does not mean I am naive, or that he was using me. Actually, I think we mutually used one another, but unfortunately to me, when the time came to strike, I did so first, and I voted him out after Brian fought all season to keep me safe. I was nominated for the very first eviction, and lost my best friend in the house, but after that, the next 2 people who left the house were because of me, since I was both the predator and head of household. I survived living in Camp Sim Edition more days than I spent living in the house, and more days as a have-not than anyone else in the game. I have had to work hard to earn my spot here in the finale tonight, but even though I faced hardships, I always came out on top. Put your personal feelings aside, and please vote for the woman who played the best game this season. And that's moi, Stella Nicole Alexander.
Thank you, Stella, and thank you, finalists. It is now time for the jurors to lock in their votes for a winner, and we will reveal them soon. But first, it is time to reveal the Season 4 Fan Favorite Award. The top 2 highest vote getters were Stella.
Thank you, viewers.
And Socks.
Huh? Me? Really?
The Season 4 Fan Favorite is Socks. Congratulations, the audience fell in love with you.
What? Seriously? That is amazing. This feels incredible. Thank you to everyone who voted. I dedicate this win to my dad.
Despite earning the support from the fans to be awarded head of household, Pepper tied for the 3rd highest amount of votes with Esmeralda. Instead, Socks commanded the lead in voting the entire time, earning more individual votes than any other house guest in Big Brother history. Congratulations, Socks. We are minutes away from learning the identity of our winner, but first, joining us via video chat from her home, we have Esmeralda, who quit and gave up her place on the jury. Let's hear her final words.
Hi, house guests. I admit that I am happy to not be there with you all tonight. I did not make any real friends in that house. I accepted the invite tonight to set one thing straight. Yes, I did leave partially due to bad energy, but my breaking point was Pepper and her lies.
Whoa.
I want you all to know, if any of you voted for Pepper to win this game, you voted for someone who lied about her mom dying.
Are you serious? That is disgusting behavior.
Pepper, you're a bad person, and I hope the decisions you made in the Big Brother house haunt you for a long time.
None of the finalists deserve to win.
I can't believe she capitalized on my pain. There is no excuse for none of us seeing through Pepper's lies.
Very insensitive.
Remember, the jury members locked in their votes during the fan favorite reveal, so Esmeralda's revelation about Pepper's deceit cannot affect the outcome of tonight's results. With that said, it is now time to name the winner of Big Brother Sim Edition 4.
I can't do this. I am sorry, Sinead, but I quit the jury. Morley, I cannot vote for Stella or Pepper. I cannot participate this.
Take it from me, you're a piece of Pepper.
That's the beauty of live TV. We're going to cut to a commercial break.
Because of what Stella did in my bed with Brian, I refuse to vote for her tonight, and after learning Pepper lied about her mom, I cannot vote for her either. I know someone will still win, so my moral high ground won't make a difference, but at least I will not be contributing a vote that will reward behavior I do not agree with.
Warren has chosen not to return to the stage and has become the second person to quit in Sim Edition history. But the show must go on, and it is now time for us to reveal how the jury voted, and whether it's Pepper or Stella that will earn the $500,000 prize as this season's winner. One at a time, the jurors will approach the voting board and reveal who they voted for. If they light their photo up with blue, the juror has voted for Stella, but if their photo lights up with yellow, the juror has voted for Pepper. Tonight, with 6 jury members, you need 4 votes to win. Krista, please reveal your vote.
I am voting for who I think is the best player. Stella, obviously.
Thank you so much.
Stella has the first vote, but anything can happen. So, hun, it's your turn.
With the jurors, and they'll with you. I vote for Pepper.
Thank you so much, Sohan.
You sound bitter. I outplayed you.
Stella, you were not fair to me in the game. Do not expect me to be fair to you now.
Due to Warren's quit, Susie, you're up next.
I am voting for Pepper because Stella is vapid.
Thank you, Susie. I owe you big time.
Whatever, Susie.
Eric, will his vote maintain Pepper's lead?
I voted for the best Big Brother player, and I think that's Stella.
Wait, really? Thank you.
Once again, we are tied. Brian, you're up.
Oh no, this isn't good. He is not going to vote for me, is he?
Never in a million years.
Brian has voted for Stella, putting her into the lead.
Thank you, Bri.
It all comes down to Sock's vote. If he votes for Stella, she will win the game. But if he votes for Pepper, it'll cause a tie, triggering a public vote to decide who wins. What will happen? It's time to find out, because Socks, it's time to reveal your vote.
Pepper, I have a question. Have you ever heard of karma?
Socks has voted for Stella, which means congratulations,
Oh, no.
Stella Nicole Alexander.
Damn it.
You are the
Wait a
official winner
second.
of Big Brother Sim Edition 4.
I actually did it? Oh my god. I can't believe this. Best day of my life. This means so much to me.
It's time for you both to leave the house. Please welcome our winner, Stella Alexander, and our runner-up, Pepper Williams. From nominated for the first eviction to first place, how does it feel?
I cannot describe how incredible this is. I had such an uphill battle to get here. It totally justifies the trouble I am going to be in with my mom for being such a man-eater on television. I did what I had to do so I could achieve this moment, and I am happy enough jury members put their personal feelings about me aside.
After 14 days of twists, turns, backstabbing, drama, and lies, that concludes Season 4 of Big Brother Sim Edition. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon, when 12 brand new house guests move in to play Big Brother's game in Season 5. Until then, I am Sinead Barb. Good night.